possible.
Yep. We're gonna fire up Applechips side here, and I will see if I can get Colacoma's hand cam here.
So um, Applechips has a opening hand that doesn't seem particularly great, but they don't want to go to 6 is the problem. So we'll see what they choose to do. They have Cataxius, which is a card that I have no idea how good it is. I think it's not the greatest card ever, but Applechips, they're doing really well. So maybe it is
Applechips
just a
gonna go down to
super powerful card.
6. Has a Vine
I
Grafter
think
and a
that might
Nova
have been
enemy.
correct. I think that might have been correct,
Put it
unfortunately,
off
for
the
Applechips.
top.
Not what you want to do, but they're playing the Grafter that's not a Valkyrie, notably. But then they drew a
And
Valkyrie.
we do have Colacoma's
So
hand
they
here, looking at Speaking Circle, Gardener, Trailmaker, Suffocate, Besiege the Throne. Pretty solid hand for Colacoma if they can hit their power.
yeah, we've seen Speaking Circle again and again do really good things, so we'll see if they can pull it off. So if you're Applechips, do you play Valkyrie this turn into the 3/3 weapon next turn? It
I
looks
think
like that's
so.
what they're going for.
Yep. I wonder. I think Applechips probably sees that they're
Oh,
likely to beat down in this
what
matchup here.
what did they plunder away?
I
I
can't
already
see.
forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, and now they can't Valkyrie ally. That's brutal.
Oof. All right, Suffocate gonna take that Valkyrie out. I mean, they can't Valkyrie ally on the Halberd. They don't really want to Halberd out this Trailmaker.
Does Halberd have an Valkyrie ally of +2 armor or +3
Plus
armor?
3 armor.
Oh, did they buff it? I thought it was +2 at one point. They must have buffed it, which is good because the card was really bad.
All right,
Was it?
Silex
If it was
here.
always +3, then I have
And
no
there you're
idea. The
gonna go.
card
They're
must have
just gonna
destroyed.
trade the Halberd for the Trailmaker, keep Colacoma off their power.
Yeah, I don't blame
Colacoma's got
Applechips for making
Besiege the
that play.
Throne, Treasure Trove, and Desert Alchemist here.
I don't blame Applechips for making that play, as sad as it is.
That's gonna
I don't
get
blame
draw
them
Molder
one
Muck there
bit.
for the turn. So
Ooh, that's
Colacoma's
not a
hand's
bad draw.
looking, yeah, Colacoma's hand is looking pretty solid here. Applechips does not have
Applechips,
Double Shadow for Junkyard.
they know they. Oh, they don't have double. Oh, you're right. They don't have double shadow. But they can play Vine Grafter this turn and then activate it next turn.
They could, yep.
So what's in their market?
We've got Abominate, Edict of Makar,
Oh,
Arson.
Oh, that's cool. So the Iraq Razor Shaper, because when you play Vine Grafter and activate, Iraq Razor Shaper gets the extra buff, right? So then it gets the extra value off of it because it produces 1/1 deadlies equal to its attack. So by buffing its attack with a Grafter, you get to get extra 1/1s.
There you go. Colacoma gonna end of turn Desert Alchemist here, and they're going to follow up with a Hermit Gardener on this turn. I gotta say, I've been impressed with Gardener today. This card
Yeah,
was not something that really was on my radar at all before this, but this card's been a
not
house today.
not at all. That card, like I liked the card since it was first announced. Like it feels like a scrap tank in some respects, in many respects, that just is bigger but doesn't grow itself. Um, but it has impressed me today. Maybe it's finally become the format where it's time to shine. Right? Does just enough in a low power format.
All right, Applechips looking at a hand of a couple power, 2 Vine Grafters, and a Junkyard that they cannot cast. Um,
Yeah, so presumably they have to play Grafter, activate, put back symbol, and grab, I don't know, a rake. I don't know. Oh no, but wait, their market. Wait, go back to their market because
yep.
they can't get anything that's double shadow in their market, right? So
Correct.
Iraq
So
is
it's
double
just Iraq.
shadow.
Everything else is fine, but they can't get the
So
Iraq.
I think the real problem with what happened is potentially what they could have done is on an earlier turn, instead of playing Seed of Glory, they could have played Primal Symbol into Vinegrafter because Vinegrafter is not very likely to die anyways, and that could have meant they could have gotten Speaking Circle this turn and had the 6th power for it to play next turn. And as we've seen, that card is good at stabilizing board states.
All right, they are going to pull the Iraq out, hopefully get that second Shadow influence, banking on drawing
If they
something.
don't, they do get to play Vinegrafter and then buff it again.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you can keep buffing, right? Make it a 3/5 regen and you get 3/1/1s. So I have to imagine that they maybe put back Sigil and grab. Well, that's awkward because you want to keep the Junkyard because you want to pull that back out of the void once it dies.
Right.
But you also really want to grab Speaking Circle this turn and play it next turn.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I don't envy Applechips' position here.
Yeah, this is tough to say. We've seen Applechips have some tough calls so far. Colacoma side, they have a Speaking Circle which they can deploy next turn. They have a Huntress and they have a Reshape in hand. So nothing, didn't play anything last turn, but they've got a lot of good plays to make this upcoming turn.
Imagine they just play Speaking Circle next turn. So
I would think so.
hopefully
All right,
Applechips
trade in
plays
the
around it.
junkyard for the Speaking
Nope.
Circle next turn, but
They
not
did
going to
not.
be able to. Oh no.
Yeah,
Colacoma fires it
you
off. Oh, brutal. I mean, I guess you weren't casting the junkyard either, but
the first circle just that's why the card is brutal in the mirrors, because first one down, mating call on a Hermit Gardener. Yes, please. I changed my mind. Oh my
mating
goodness.
call,
Mating
Pyrotech
call,
explosion.
please, Colacoma, hit like 3 Gardeners. I don't even care anymore. I want to see it happen.
Oh, mating call hitting other gardeners, triggering all of these would be amazing. And then
Oh my
touch of
goodness. What was the
force
last
here.
card?
Touch of force.
Sure.
Give one of your units double
Mating call.
damage.
Do it. You better do it, Colacoma.
Come on, Gardener.
Yes.
There's one.
Yes, there's one. We did it. Oh my goodness, that was actually really good.
Just the one, but
Yeah,
still fantastic.
I think that's the game right there, boys and girls at home. I think that is the game.
That's great. What a great draw. Speaking, sir, I don't know. This card's probably too powerful, but it's fun to watch. I'll give it that. All right, gonna play out Deathwing and gonna see.
Well, that does
us off the top. That's pretty good.
That actually, the game is not. I guess Applechips found the way. Cataxis off the top lets you play Razor Shaper next turn, which gives you deadlies, which can block not block ones. It can block seeds, although the seeds have overwhelm. But I guess the game is still on. Going after Cataxis and not Deathwing is interesting to me. You think you go after Deathwing because it is Death Touch and Lifesteal, and the Valkyrie to boot?
We've got the Huntress here. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to take the other one out with the Huntress. Although, did you do that in the reverse order? I don't know. Either way, takes care of both of them.
Yeah, no, because if you do it in the reverse order, then you get to Applechips doesn't get any life, which is good.
That's what I was thinking, but I guess probably doesn't matter that much. But here you go. Now
probably doesn't matter that much. I mean, playing Speaking Circle and then getting a Hermit Gardener as your spell off of it is that's broken right there.
Colacoma attacking in for a lot here. Now, I never know with this animation. Do these still have the regen? Looks like they do.
Yes, they do. As long as they have the little veins on them.
Yeah, they could make that a little clearer, but that's okay.
Once they stop pulsing in evil growths, they stop being able to regen.
So I'll remember that. Once they stop pulsing in evil growths, you're good.
You see, the symbol is a little potion, but then they have like pulsing evil growths. It's like
weird.
Is
that what that is? For some reason, I thought that was like a dagger. I guess it's a little bottle, a little vial of potion.
It's a little bottle.
All right.
It's supposed to be a bottle, but it's weird. It's like, is it a dagger? Is it a potion? Why is it pulsing with evil growths? I mean, the animation, the visual could be a little bit clearer about what the card's doing. Also, you can see there's little visual effects about it. Like the card's like literally like leaking evil like shadows off of itself. Like, look at it.
Yeah. Do these bubbles go away when it loses regen? We'll have to see.
Yeah, you'll see them go away. See, look, you'll see
blocking both away. With Applechips.
They've taken their potion. See, there's no more evil.
The evil bubbling is gone, and the pulsing veins are gone. So I guess the region's
they're now
off
good
now.
Little mandrakes.
All right, Applechips pretty far behind here. I mean, if they weren't already behind with the Hermit, now they're behind to a Speaking Circle and at 8 health here.
Oof. I'm
not sure what they can do.
If they had power, they could have put Arak into this halberd, and that would have been okay. It would have given them an extra life and killed that alchemist.
The problem is all of these have. Are these other seeds going to pop this turn or no? Yes, they should, right?
No, because they went to. They're at what are they at? They're at like 3.
Or did they admit this? They didn't see this. They didn't see this summon. Man, that's a confusing card.
Yeah, they didn't see this summon.
That's going to give double damage and overwhelm to the seeds. Which
it's possible that Applechips was supposed to not block with 1 Vine Grafter, but then they die anyways, because you know that if you block a double damage overwhelm unit, then none of it goes through. Although remember, itself has regen now, so that can block the 5/3 double damage overwhelm and prevent all the damage coming in. So I think Applechips is still alive on board. That being said, they're not in good shape by any stretch, but they are technically alive on board. We'll see if they can pull off a miracle here.
All right, well, Colacoma's got Reshape in hand, a Dr. Zitrom, and a follow-up Speaking Circle. They always have the 2nd Speaking Circle. Have you noticed that?
No, we're so close to Reshape. We're so close.
There you go. Reshape's going to knock that down. And actually, Reshape took out the regen, so now is that lethal? That's 20?
Now it's lethal.
That's 20 damage? Yeah, I think that is.
It's lethal. It's lethal now. And we were so close, though. Colacoma, why didn't you have 6 time? We could have seen the Reshape dream of turning Applechips' units into crappier units, and it would have been awesome. Yeah, that's definitely with Dr. Zytrom.
Dr. Zytrom's going to take... Oh, there you go. That's also a little bit more damage. Flying Berserk, and this time it does have charge. The ability that I always thought this had. Now it does have charge.
Yeah.
Now it matches its art.
Naturally, that'd be very good.
Now it looks. Now the art matches, and it does have charge. And that
it's nice that they gave. It's nice that they gave Passionate Stone Healer only upside. Making sure that it doesn't. You can't forget to attack with it, right? It has reckless. You can't make mistakes. You always have to make the attack.
Yes. Can't make the mistake of playing this unit and not thinking you're supposed to attack with it.
Also, just remember, Dr. Zytrom removes deadly from your opponent's stuff, which is why these 1/1 Grenadiers do not have deadly anymore.
Not that that's going to change this game, but you're right. Playing that out there is going to stop these.
It has random hate text, just like many Eternal cards. He said, I mean...
All right, and that's going to be it. And Colacoma is going to take that one 2-1 over Applechips, and they are going to join Stormguard at 4-0.